So as a lot of you guys know, for the last couple of years I've been doing television antennas to help supplement my income. And I've really enjoyed it. I kind of like getting out of the shop at times and seeing certain parts of Southern Oregon I wouldn't otherwise see, especially from rooftops. And one of the things that I've encountered is trying to figure out what is the ideal antenna for every location. Is there such a thing? Of course, you want to have an antenna that's either for UHF or VHF, but there's so many variations in both UHF and VHF antennas that I wanted to know, what are the best antennas, or what is the smallest antenna I can go with, for example, that's going to perform the best in these parts. And after trying 12 different TV antennas, actually 15 antennas, I still haven't been able to figure out what is the ideal antenna for every location, because it changes. In fact, not all that long ago, I went over to a local park and I brought 12 antennas with me. And I thought, I'm finally going to get this figured out. I'm going to go ahead and bring my signal meter with me, and by the end of the day, I'm going to know exactly which antennas work the best, and I'll be able to use that, later down the line for picking an antenna. And what I found out was what worked in one location didn't necessarily perform ideally in another. And part of that are several factors. Number one, we have issues around here with a lot of what's known as multipathing. That's reflected signals that are bouncing off mountains and coming back out of phase with the original signal. And in the old days that would show up as ghosting, but nowadays that's not necessarily going to be the case. You're just going to get a distorted picture. You're not going to realize that it's from a multipath signal. And of course, there are other factors such as interference, the gain of the antenna. Now, where I live here in town, our transmitters are spread out probably about 180 degrees worth of different transmitters. So I don't want an antenna that's got too much gain in a particular direction, because it'll be weaker on some of the other signals I might want to pick up when I'm not pointed right at the transmitter. So that's been a factor there. In the old days, you used to be able to buy antennas that were designed for a specific frequency or a particular channel. And nowadays, I don't know if they still do that. I've never heard of anybody that makes custom-made antennas, but I suppose you could make your own if you wanted to. Although, I did talk to an old-time TV antenna guy who told me that one of the things he used to do is trim down some of the elements to try to get a particular frequency to come in. And believe it or not, an antenna that's got an element maybe an inch too big can make a huge difference on as far as your reception goes. And so, anyway, for what it's worth, I'd love to hear what you guys have concluded is the ideal antenna, if you can put that in the comments section. And anyway, for what it's worth, that's just a little experience I've had with TV antennas. Thought I'd share that with other people. So, as always, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe.